What's going on, guys? Welcome back to My Time Films and Project Integra, and in today's video we're going to talk about 10 common problems with Integras. Now, I made a video a little while ago about the 10 things that I personally hate about my Integra, and a lot of people were saying, you know, oh, all of this stuff can be fixed, and oh, why are you complaining? Oh, sell the car if you don't want it. The reason why I made that video is because it's things that I hate about my car. I can fix it, I will fix it. It's gonna take time, but I will fix it. So that's just kind of why I made that video, because it's 10 things that I personally hate about my own vehicle. Starting things off with number 10 is the rust. We all know that Integras come with rust. Mine still has a little bit of rust here and there. It's not so bad now that I, sanded the whole car down as much as I could. So it's looking a little better. And number 9, we have the rusty trunk area. This was a common problem that I have. And the reason why you get rusty trunks is because of the taillight gaskets. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the taillight gaskets look like. Sort of, kind of, not really. So the taillight gaskets are right here. Your taillight gaskets sit right in here, and water seeps down from the sunroof up there, trails down all the way into here, seeps into this hole, and if you have bad taillight gaskets, it's gonna leak all in here. Your drain plug, which is located right here, will sometimes be gone, and this whole area will be rusty. So actually it's starting to rust again right here, so I figured I'm gonna come back and just do this whole entire area again. I might change it to white again, I'm not sure. I haven't made my decision yet, but yeah, these things rust really easy in here because your taillight gaskets will go. So expect to fix this. If you don't know how to fix it, just watch my video and you should be okay. Coming in at number 8, we have the trunk actuator, and basically what this does is, well, it opens your trunk. So if you have a 94 to 97 Integra, you don't have this problem, thank God. But for my 98 to 01 owners out there, yes, I'm talking to you, you guys have to manually open your trunk with your key. Unless you have, an alarm that opens it for you, of course. But if you don't, you're going to have to walk out of your car. So let's get the keys here. Got the keys right here. Walk out of the car. Come to the back. Well, the trunk's gonna be closed, of course. And you're gonna have to manually put it in. So we're gonna put the key in, right? And now you have to turn. And at the same time as you turn, you have to pull up, or else it's not gonna open. So yeah, my previous car, my 2000 GS had this problem, and when I sold it to the owner, or the new owner, I had to tell him, like, hey, this is a problem with my car. And I don't know why it does this, but it does it anyway. And he went to go get it inspected, and the inspector said that, yeah, you're gonna need a new trunk. And the guy hit me up and said, hey, something's wrong with the trunk. And I'm like, no. You gotta do it this way. And then he did it, and it took him like 5 to 10 tries to get it. I don't know why. You have to time it just perfectly, and then you'll get it, but he got it eventually. Number 7 is your bumpers are gonna sag. There's no way around this. I want to say a lot of Integras have bumper sag issues, and it's mainly the rear bumper. It's not always so much the front bumper, but I don't know what it is about the bumper support that makes them sag. Even though I zip tied mine still is continuing to sag, so I have to figure out a way to fix this, but I'm gonna just show you guys right now what I'm talking about. It just sags really weird, and I don't know why. So you can see the zip tie right here, right? And then I have another zip tie up there, and somebody said that I may need a new bumper support. Maybe my bumper support's damaged, I'm not sure, but yeah, that side's fine. This side, not so much. And number 6 is going to be that these doors will stick in like really cold temperatures. So that's one thing to take into consideration. Now I'm going to give you like a little demo of what I mean, but it's kind of self-explanatory. So you're going to try to open it, you're going to hear it click, but the door is not going to open at all. And you're going to keep pulling until it opens, but what happens is you're probably going to end up breaking your door handle. And this is probably the most underrated problem of all time, because when you break this, it's going to cost you a pretty penny to fix, because it's not easy to fix, I'll tell you that. Alright, number 5 is that when you don't have AC, your windows are going to fog up. So this pretty much goes for all cars, but Integras, they fog up really easy. So when I'm doing deliveries and I'm driving around and it's raining really hard, guess what I gotta do? Roll the windows down. So that's kind of a problem, obviously, because you don't want it to be summertime having to have the heat on to get all of the fog off the windows, so that always sucks. Also, this pretty much goes for all Hondas and just all B-Series Hondas. Yeah, they're pretty much prone to leaking in the engine, so you're gonna have engine leaks everywhere. It may not be as severe as others, but when I first got this car, I had leaks around the cam seals. I had the valve cover leak, I had the tube seal leak. So yeah, they leak a lot. And my old car, the 2000 GS, I had a B20 swap and it was just leaking. I forget where they said, but it was leaking somewhere and it was going to cost, X amount of dollars to fix. So I pretty much just sold the car, and yeah, that was the end of that. This one doesn't have any leaks, thank God, but yeah, you're going to have to deal with leaks if you even think about wanting a Honda. Alright, another problem is road noise. And when I first bought an Integra, it was really noisy. Like, I would turn the key on and the car just made this loud noise, and I started driving down the street and it was just so loud back here. You hear a bunch of squeaks and everything, and it's just awful. It's just an awful noise. So that's definitely another problem that you're gonna have if you get an Integra. It's really noisy. Now, I stripped everything out of the car, so it's even more noisy than normal, but if you have everything in here, it's not as bad. But just know that's gonna be noisy when you buy this car, no matter what, even if you don't have any leaks in your exhaust. Alright, and the last common problem with all 90s, Integras, Hondas, theft. This is a really big problem. Not really so much of a problem where I live personally, but we all know somebody that had their car stolen, and most of the time it was probably a Honda, 90s Honda, Integra. Yeah, these cars are really easy to break into. I know, it's kind of a downer, but it is what it is, and there's not much we can do about it, because if somebody wants your car, they're going to take it. And I'm pretty sure these are like one of the most stolen cars in America, so definitely something to consider if you want an Integra. Just be ready, because somebody might want to take your car at any given point in time, especially if you got like Recaros in it. Yeah, so just be careful. Luckily, I've never had a car stolen in my life. Hopefully it stays that way. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one more than the 10 things I hate about my Integra video. So I'll see you guys on Friday.